What's up, buddy? What's going on today, Jason?
Down here at Pete's, we're looking at the situation.
The situation is your car's looking pretty nice, and my
Well,
dog
we're going to
keeps
go out there
barking.
and see it. We're going to go out there
My
and look
dog's
at it.
barking. We're
That's
going to go
okay.
look at. Oh, okay. So you
Axel's
so you came out here to get a. So you came out here to critique my work. Is that what you did?
That's exactly what I'm doing.
Huh.
I like Axel's sweater. It's.
Are you going to be one of them guys that brings over a magnifying glass and because look, let me show you what I got.
I'm not that.
Here, this is what I got for people like you. See that? That's a magnifying glass with a light. Okay, you see that?
Yeah, that's.
I specifically bought that at an estate sale for guys like you that want to check shit out.
No, I don't need that. I've got pretty good. I got pretty good.
Here's your fine tooth comb. All right, grab it, grab that comb. Let's show everybody our fine tooth comb. Okay, go ahead and sit down. There you go. All right. That's so fucking fine that I call that a brush.
I like that.
That's the fine tooth brush action. Okay, on the end there, you see what we got on the end?
Yeah, it's a little.
That's a little speck tool. In case you find any specks in it, you got a bitch you can play.
Right.
Okay, let me have it.
There you go.
All right. So what we really got, dude, is the situation, Jason. And the situation is I don't have my car desk anymore. Did you notice that? My car desk is gone.
It's gone.
So I can't do this anymore with my desk, dude.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, looky here, bud. See what we got?
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
I usually sits on my car desk when I'm talking.
Right.
But it's not there today, dude.
Where do you find stuff?
Well, let me ask you a question. Where's the hood? My Trans Am hood.
The hood's in storage.
Oh, okay. I don't get that till the car's done.
Well, yeah, I can bring that to you.
I see. I see how it is.
What
How's Mama doing? That's old Betsy. What was her name? Betsy the cow, or
yeah.
Is it Tessie or
Two-ton Tessie?
Tessie. There you go.
Two-ton Tessie.
Jason, hey.
Okay,
look what I'm doing. I'm gonna take that away for now because you're the one that did give me Tessie, right?
Right.
Yeah. Hang on, bud. My dog's barking. So anyway, back to what we're doing. I'm gonna go ahead and take that down because you are the one that gave me Tessie, the two-tonner.
Right.
Okay, so we really don't need that up here, right?
That's right.
So we really don't need that up here. Nobody's getting screwed today with the big finger.
Not today. That's a big finger.
Okay, dude. All right, that sounds good. All right, I'm gonna put that away over here. All right, I'm gonna put it back over here where on the shelf. Okay, there we go. For the next guy. What's going on today, Jason? How you doing, bud?
I'm doing good.
How's the restaurant going?
Restaurant's going good.
See, if you would have told me this morning, hey, if you and Minnie come up here to get that money, I'll give you a free lunch, we would have came up there.
That's right.
You should have done that.
Well, I'm sorry I couldn't.
You should have done that because them hamburgers you make are about the best hamburgers in Bowie, Texas. Whoa! Speaking of Norm, look who just walked in.
He's coming to look at his project.
Look who just walked in. Norm, the Mopar guy.
Nitpick Norm.
Nitpick Norm. He was asking you about that rusty piece of shit out in the front, dude.
What one?
Which one?
That thing? That's my son's.
Oh, yeah?
He's putting a modern Hemi in it.
We're going to take a look at that later. Right now, though, we're here to look at Jason's GTO.
Gotcha.
I'm just getting ready. I was just getting ready. I got some lights I got to change out, and then I'm going to change that quarter panel out on there. But we're not changing the whole quarter panel out. So what we're going to do, let's take a walk outside.
Let's go out there and go look at it.
We're going to go look at that secret car that nobody knows about.
That only my wife doesn't know about. Everybody
Right, because this is a special car for your wife.
His wife is sitting in the truck.
And she's actually out in the truck sitting
She's
there.
out in the truck. She's out in the truck.
Should we go out? Should we go ahead and ask her what she thinks of that color panel that I got here?
No, not yet.
Okay, so forget the color.
Not yet.
Got it. Now, what color are we painting this thing, dude?
It's
Iris
Mist. It's
Iris Mist. Now, I gave you that test panel. Did you show your dad? Did we get the confirmation?
Yes, we've got a confirmation. We are.
This is the stock color. The stock.
We're go for launch.
Okay, we're not going to use the sparkly Sparkle-matic.
The circus clown.
Okay, but all right, let's go out there and look at that and see what we got, dude.
All right.
Okay, so we're out here at SWRNC Ranch. Now, we've been working on this 1960 65, I believe it is, 65 GTO that belongs to Jason. And everybody remembers when we went over there, we were supposed to work on this other one that this other guy had. That turned out to be a total fail, am I right?
Total fail.
And we don't know what's going on with that one, but we decided to bring Jason's car over here. It's really looking good, and let's go ahead and check that out and see what we've done to it since it's been here. Okay, buddy, so what we got here, Jason, is we went ahead and had it sand soda blasted. We already know that. Now, we still got to get it sand blasted on the bottom, but I'm going to go ahead and do all the rust repair. What's up?
We forgot the magnifying glass.
We don't need that yet. That's when it's all done, dude.
No,
Okay.
we didn't get it out.
There ain't no critiquing right now, bud. All right?
I'm just messing with
All right, yeah.
What's the situation right here?
Okay, what the situation
This is a
right
rust-free
here.
car, Pete.
That's
How did it get rusted over here?
no, that's not rust. That's what you call vinegar. See, that's the stain that vinegar makes when you wash it off.
What about this right
Well,
here?
that's rotted, dude.
That is
Okay.
gone.
Yeah, that's gone. So what we did, we went ahead and bought that quarter panel section. Now, we're not going to use that whole quarter panel section. We're probably going to cut it off about right in this area here. We're going to use that back end right in there to fix what we need. So when you do a job like this, you don't want to buy a whole quarter panel. What you do is you buy this quarter section and you use what you need and then throw the rest away. Or in the case of Jason, you keep it in your stockpile and use it later.
Right.
The only problem about using it later is when you got a stockpile piece, you want to at least keep it where it won't get all rusted and rotted like this brand new piece right here. Look what we got.
Yes, that's.
Okay. Okay, so we got our headlight buckets. We need those.
We're only the best.
Okay, we need those. Now, one thing I did find out about this car, it's in really super good shape. So you can go ahead and take this home with you because we're not going to be using that.
Okay.
Because that's almost just as bad as the quarter panel itself, guy.
No,
Why you
it's-
gave that to me to use is beyond my imagination. Look at this thing. All right, come on, dude. Come on.
It just.
So you wanted me to put this on your car?
It needs to be.
I already did wash it off with acid and vinegar. This here is just minor shit going on. That's pretty much normal. The reason those things rot out is if you look right here, look how close that floor is to the quarter panel.
Yeah.
Can you see that? So when you get dust, dirt, and debris down in there, and it usually turns to mud, when it gets moist, it starts rotting out and rusting. I noticed this car doesn't have a lot of damage on it. Now, where did you pick this car up, bud?
This car came out of Nevada.
Nevada. Wow.
Yeah.
Look how solid the floors are in this thing. I just couldn't believe when I saw this car how nice and clean the floors are. The dash is awesome. Look how clean that came out.
Yeah.
The reason it has an orange tint on it is from cleaning it off with vinegar water. This one over here has some rust in it as well, and we'll probably have to replace that, Jason.
Yes, sir.
Okay?
Yeah, we're gonna get that for you. A brand new piece.
Right, we'll get that from our buddy.
Yeah.
This is a very, very rare car to get a car in this condition. Am I correct, Jason? Being the GTO guy that you
You
are.
gotta look a long time.
Yeah. Now, how much did you pay for a job like this?
This car?
Yeah.
I
When
bought
you
this
got it, it was a
car.
complete car, right?
Well, I bought it as a complete car, and I bought it with like 2 other cars.
Huh. Oh, you bought 3 cars at once?
Yes, sir.
Oh,
I bought a
okay.
hard top and a 64 out of the whole deal.
So do you still have those cars, or?
I do.
Oh,
Let's
and
see
those
what-
cars are in this condition?
Yeah.
Wow. Let's go look at what my friend Pete's already done and get the fine-tooth comb action on that. All right, if we come in here, whoa, what's Nitpick Norm doing? What's going on, bud? Why are you using my paint booth? Hold on, you just sanded something down. Are you trying to hide something from us?
I had a little run, Pete.
So what's going on with this? What's this dash for?
That's the dash for that 70.
I'm looking at, hold on, let me turn the camera around. Okay, so there it is, the right side that we're supposed to be looking at. What is this, dude?
This is the dashboard out of that 70 Roadrunner.
This is the 70 Roadrunner, that piece of shit that we haven't looked at yet that we're gonna get a
No.
good angle on when
No,
Garrett gets it.
the yellow.
It's a piece of shit,
The
Norm.
convertible.
It's a piece of shit, okay? It's a piece of shit. Oh, this is for your convertible.
Right.
This is another one.
Right.
Okay. Well, it looks like you painted it really nice. Thank God my friend Pete has a paint booth that you can borrow.
Yeah, well, I would have painted it in my basement like I
Don't
did
fucking
with the
paint
rest.
anything with that heater running in
I
here,
would
dude.
never.
Okay.
Golly.
Don't fucking
I'm
do that.
63 years old. You think I'm blowing myself up at this
My
point?
battery's going down. I gotta change the battery. I'll be right back, Jason.
All right, buddy.
All right, so what we did here, Jason, is all this has been completely detailed, sanded, cleaned off. This is epoxy primer, okay? I also went ahead and epoxy primed the inside of these fenders. Remember we had those stripped. This is where all them holes were.
Yes, sir.
All right. I think we welded some holes up over here as well, because you said you were going to put your own emblems on them. My suggestion is we need to get those emblems over here, whatever you want to do, and drill and tap the holes out before we paint it. This fender was wrecked in this area. I hammered and dollied it out the best I could. Once you get that trim on there, it should work out great. Don't scratch the primer like we've already done. Okay, so as you can see, the bodywork is really nice and clean. Now, there is a few little imperfections that I got to go back and fix.
Don't even get the magnifying glass.
You might have to.
Right here, or in the nitpick brush.
Yeah, we don't need to do that.
What is that bird shit on my wife's fender?
I don't know what that is, but you know what? It'll come off.
Okay, I appreciate that.
Can you grab that end and I'll grab this end? Hang on, whoa. So you can see how nice and clean the doors came out. Now I will say one thing about this car. One of these doors was actually in super clean shape. I don't know which one it was, but one of them was really in good shape. And the other one I had to weld up a bunch of holes. Is that this door?
No, this door was original to the car.
Okay, this door is original. What about these holes here for the mirror?
Those are for the mirror, that's fine.
Okay, leave those there. I didn't weld them up, I didn't know. So this is the left door. Everything looks good on that.
Yeah.
And then we're not gonna turn that door over, but you can see we've been busting balls over here on this wife's dream car. See, what the deal is when you prime the cars after you do all the whatever, you kind of look at the sheen as it's being primed, and then you start finding your little imperfections.
Yeah, there's like little stuff.
It's like a little imperfection here that we can block out. We'll go ahead and fix that. And then I noticed there was a couple little imperfections, but you know, that's the situation you have when you do this. Look how nice these came out. This is where I welded all them holes up, right here. And this is one reason you use filler primer. If you can look right here, this is where bodywork is. Okay, Jason, we're not worried about that.
What about this? What happened? But is this going to have to be blocked, or what do we have to do right
We're gonna have to grind that down and weld it up, dude.
Yeah.
That's a weld spot.
That's a weld spot.
Yeah, okay. Right. All right, sure thing.
Yeah.
Are you sure your wife's really interested in this?
I sure as hell hope so, man. Otherwise,
When we were talking to her at the restaurant, she wasn't really acting excited about it.
well, she liked the color.
The color, but what
She
about
likes
the
the
car?
color.
Is she gonna drive the car?
She wants something with fins, but
She wants a big fin
I
car.
don't do Cadillacs.
Right, she knows you're a GTO guy.
I think, see, this has got enough fin on it. I think it'll be okay.
So what are you thinking, dude? Is it looking good or not?
I think it looks awesome. It's looking
Okay,
good,
buddy.
and I can't wait to get it painted.
So the GTO's coming out nice. I like the way that everything's going. Nice straight body. It's a 65. I'm excited to get this thing done, and it's really looking awesome. Don't forget, this is actually a surprise for his wife, and he doesn't even know if she wants the car. She might drive it, dude. We don't know.
No, she's gonna drive this.
She might get pissed off at you, dude, for doing it. We're over here with our buddy, Mr. GTO Jason today. He came all the way down here to do a visual inspection on my work. Now, why he's got to do that, I don't understand, because, you know, I'm a pretty trusty guy here. And, you know, I do know what I'm doing. But if the customer wants to come over here and look at his car, can I stop him? No, I can't. Now, I don't know if we brought this into the story yet, but this car is a special car for somebody special to Jason, which is his wife. And I found out on a recent conversation that this is actually, how many years you been married?
15.
15th anniversary present for her. Now, I kind of felt her out when I was down there. She might be kind of shy to talk to people that she doesn't know, but I asked her about cars, and she acted like she really didn't care about cars to me. So I hope our buddy Jason, GTO guy that he is, isn't making a big mistake and, you know, putting his hopes way up high like that, and then, you know, have his feelings broke when she really doesn't care. Do you think that might happen? Hold on a minute. Do you think that might happen? Maybe the body shop girl. Just possibly.
A shiny, brand new convertible car? Are you joking me?
No, he said that
He's gonna be the husband of the year.
Well, we were up at the slop house up there eating some cream pie. I asked his wife. I said, "Hey, what do you think of these cars?" And she acted like I don't care about
Well,
it.
are you listening to what I just said? Yeah, because they're
Okay.
just old junker, regular
All right.
old cars.
All right,
But the
I'll
car
just-
she's gonna get is gonna be brand new
Okay.
and a convertible.
Well, we won't be able to argue with Jason
And the
because
color's gonna be awesome.
we won't be able to argue with Jason about it because he's on the board committee of the city of what is it? Bowie.
City council.
What does that have
He's
to
like
do
the
with
head
anything?
honcho city council guy. She might not want to argue with him. He might kick her out of town. So anyway, you know, I'm hoping that I'm in the wrong here and that he's not making a big mistake and that she actually does love the car. But I'm going to bank that she's not really going to care about the car. That's my opinion on it. Because women really don't care about cars. You know, women aren't car guys, dude. I'm sorry to say that. Okay.
I think she would.
Does she go to car shows?
Yeah, she goes car shopping.
She does. Does she like lavish over the car and say, "Oh, look at that, look at that beautiful purple," and "Oh my God,
Yes.
look at the GTO Judge. Oh, geez, look at that Chevelle." Does she do that, or does she kind of walk with you randomly, take care of the kids while you're doing all the bullshitting and
No, she
talking?
likes cars. She respects
Okay,
them.
all right.
Appreciates them.
Well, maybe my friend Pete's wrong. I don't know, but you know, the real situation is we're just gonna have to find out on the day it happens. Now, when is this day?
March 10th.
Wow.
I almost forgot my anniversary there for a minute.
The date's getting close, so I think my friend Pete better get back on that car and get her done
That's
so
fine.
Jason can get it done.
That's why.
What about that brand new convertible top, though?
Yeah, it's already done. Everything else is done.
Okay, let's get with Jason and see what he has to say. We got the GTO. We got all the bodywork done. I got to finalize the bodywork up. The fenders and doors and all the little parts are ready to paint. What's our next step?
Well, after you paint it, we're gonna put it back on the frame and
All right, now you got your frame back already? Is it powder coated?
frame's back. It's done. I'm gonna put
You
it
know, when we
together.
first visited you, we actually looked at another car, dude. We looked at that 67 GTO for
Yeah.
some other guy.
Yeah.
And let me tell you what, dude, after I made that video and I popped it up on YouTube, I'm just going to be honest with you. I am fucking glad that that car is not sitting in my shop. Because let me tell you what, when we were making the video, you don't understand. I'm not really paying attention to it because I'm more concerned about camera angles and shit like that, okay?
Right.
But after looking at that video and visually inspecting it thoroughly, all I kept saying is thank you God that the guy took it somewhere else because that car was a fucking nightmare, dude. So, you know, I just want to say to the guy that owns the car, I wish him a lot of luck with it, and I hope that, you know, one day in the far future of, you know, coming back with it, it might be done one day. I don't know. But the real deal is, Jason, is when you're restoring these old cars, this is what the real deal is. You got to have a plan. You got to be prepared for it. You got to have all your ducks in a row. You can't just jump in and say, "Oh, I got this old car, I want to restore it," and throw it into somebody else's hands. Because if you don't know what you're looking at, okay, you can end up spending $30,000, $40,000, $50,000 on these fucking things, and before you know it, the car is not even worth what you spent on restoring it.
That's a prime example of what happens when you buy a car off the internet.
Now hold on a minute. This guy bought this car off the internet
Sight unseen.
without going and looking at it. I got a Rolls Royce out in my shop right now. The guy bought it on the internet. I told him, "Look, dude, when you're buying a car like that and you're spending that much money, you need to you need to fly down there wherever it's at. If you got that type of money, you need to go check it out in person and drive it and see if." He didn't listen to me.
Put your hands on it.
I told him, let Minnie go down there and check it out.
Right? Yeah.
No, I don't need to. It's a Rolls Royce. Okay, whatever. He got it back here. It's been a diabolical electrical nightmare.
Yeah.
The trunk locks don't work. He's had to buy brand new. Have you ever bought a hubcap center for a Rolls Royce?
No, I have not.
$650 each. 3 of them were cracked.
Was it one of those white clouds or
It's a Silver Spur.
silver spur?
Yeah. Piece of shit, dude. Don't ever buy a
Yeah,
Rolls Royce.
I'm not. I never would.
Anyway, let's go out there and look at that car. Let's see what we got done to it.
Let's
We'll
do
look at
it.
the body parts.
March is coming quick.
I know it is. Now, you putting pressure on me?
A little bit.
Okay, don't worry about it, Jason. Okay, it's gonna be done, dude. You know, let me tell you what, the end of February is coming quick, too.
That is.
You want to tell you what that is? The deadline of me getting my electrical done in Moab, or I'm gonna have to buy a new permit. Now, if you want to go ahead and fork the cash for that permit, hey man, I'll stay here, we'll get your car done, and then bam, you can go fucking give your car away. And as long as I got a permit to do all my shit. All right,
Let's get the permit done.
let's get that done,
Let's get the
bro.
permit.
Let's go out there and look at your car, see what we got. All right, look what we got here, dude. We got these paint ready. All we got to do is block sand them down and get them painted. But I want you to go ahead and inspect that bodywork.
Feels good.
What are you thinking, dude?
It feels really good.
Do you think your wife will be, satisfied with that, or?
Yeah, I think
All right. Everything's done on the doors and fenders.
Yeah.
Now on the inside of these fenders here, what do you want to do with that? You want to just go ahead and put some paint in them?
We're gonna
Paint them the same
We're
color?
gonna paint this the same color right here. All this,
Yeah, I understand.
but all this just black.
Okay, so you want to deep paint that two-tone.
Well,
Okay,
do you
let's
think
just
it-
see what
what do
my
you-
friend Pete's going to do with it.
what do you?
okay?
Yeah, you just whatever.
'Cause I
it's
usually go
easiest.
ahead and just paint it the same color on the inside.
That sounds like
All
an
right,
awesome
and then
plan.
if you want to paint it black once it's on, get
Let's
your
do it.
3M undercoating out and start shooting. dude.
No, I like your
Okay,
idea.
so this is all done. It's all ready.
Yes, sir.
I went ahead and pre-fit the headlight buckets on her. Now, we did have a problem, and it wasn't that easy to fix. We went in and fixed it. Both these headlights were cracked right here. Do you remember
I
that?
remember that right up
On
here.
the inside.
Yeah,
Right, so on the inside of them, they were cracked. We went ahead and fixed all that. We welded all the holes up on the fenders, because this was actually a Le Mans when it all started out. We had some major body damage on one of the fenders. We fixed that. We took all the surface rust off. Everything's done. We had to replace one of the doors. On one of the doors, I don't know, what kind of car was that other door off of that had all the molding going down the top there?
It was off of a Tempest.
Okay, so we had the Tempest door. We had to weld those holes up. And then all that stuff's done. Doors are ready to go. Let's go check out the rest of it. All right, now I want to show you what I did here. I went ahead and sandblasted that, since that is the ashtray.
Yeah.
And I know that, when you open it up, of course, you're going to see the paint in here. So what we'll do is we'll go ahead and paint this, and then once we're done painting it, we'll tape it off, and then we'll paint the ashtray black. So it'll look like brand new, because I don't think your wife smokes. But on the other hand,
No, she
we want to
doesn't.
do a top-notch restoration
That's right.
for
You know
you.
what? Actually, I forgot all about that. I'm glad you
So,
remembered that.
My friend Pete's on top of things.
That's
buddy.
good.
Okay. So the ashtray's looking good.
It looks
I
perfect.
got your confirmation on that. Okay,
Confirmation's
good, buddy.
good, yeah.
All right. Then we got all your little parts here. Now, on one of the parts, which is the extension, we had to go ahead and book match that up to the quarter panel. If you remember right, we replaced one of the quarter panels, so we got all that looking good. What I'm going to do on these, I'll go ahead and paint those, and then once they're all painted, we'll come back on the inside here. I'll tape it off, and then I'll paint silver in here, so it'll be just like factory. Because I know you said this ain't going to be a show car. You said it's not going to be a restoration job, but we want to make it really nice and do a My Friend Pete special on it, just like I was working on it myself.
Right.
If you see, that's what My Friend Pete does, is when someone gives me their car, I work on it and give 110%, not 75%, just like it was my car.
Right.
So what I'll do is I'll come back and tape this off nice and clean, be nice and silver in there, just like factory. We got your cowling cover right here. It's ready to go.
Okay.
Here's your centerpiece. That's done deal. I don't know what these things were for. What was this for?
That's your little eyebrow. They're like go underneath your.
Okay. Oh yeah, they go underneath the headlights.
Yeah.
Right. Okay, buddy.
Pete, what's that right
That's
there?
a factory
Nora.
run.
It looks like Nora's
That's a factory run, dude.
Looks like Nora's been.
That's a
doing that.
factory situation, okay? But yeah, okay, so we know what those are, so we got those ready to paint. We have those. Now, this was a kind of an intricate situation. You told me to take the steering column out, which I did. And then what I did is I went ahead and primed these. We're going to paint these the same color, or we paint them black?
Black.
Okay, these are going to be black. Got it. What about our little section right here that goes on the hood? That's a brand new deal.
This is going to be body color, but the
And then you want me to paint the inside of the
black.
vents? Okay, so paint those black after we're done painting it.
That's
Got it.
black. Yes, sir.
You were pointing over here. What's going on with that, dude? What's up with
This is
the...
a glove box door. This is black.
Okay, okay, so we're painting the dash purple and the box black?
No, the dash is black.
Okay, you got to get this square. So we're going to paint the dash black.
Yeah, we'll go over here and look at the car. I'll show
Now, are we going to paint the dash like a semi-gloss black, like a factory, or are we going to paint it gloss
you. Well,
black?
I think just do it all semi-gloss.
Okay, so we're going to paint everything that goes on the dash is going to be black.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so we're talking this right here is going to be black. We got the ashtray that'll be solid black. Okay, so we don't need to paint that purple.
No,
And then,
this is black. Yep.
okay, and then we got our steering column pieces. Look what we did here. My friend Pete took care of you. Okay.
Looks good, yes.
All right, so that's gonna be black.
You know, we could paint it purple inside, it'd be different.
Well, I thought that's what you were gonna do. Because it wasn't black when we stripped it, it was maroon.
Yeah, because that car was maroon.
The car was maroon.
Let's just stick with black. This is
Okay, so you want the GTO look, you want the black.
Yeah, let's just do it that way.
What color is your center console?
It's chrome. Black. Chrome
It's black and chrome. Let's go with black, dude.
Let's keep it black.
We'll get some hot rod black. The custom hot rod flat black, we'll go ahead and do that. It'll be a semi-gloss, but it'll look
yeah.
factory hot rod black.
Cool.
Yeah, thanks a lot, dude. Now we got to paint a two-tone. I appreciate that,
You're
Jason.
welcome.
Yeah.
Actually, it's going to be three-tone.
Three-tone?
Yeah,
Why's that?
because A-pillars are white.
The A-pillars? You better come over here and show
That's
me
what I'm
that.
here for, buddy.
Okay, so you just said A-pillars white. What are we talking about, dude?
Well, okay,
But
A-pillars.
now we're talking...
A-pillars, this right here, from here up is all white,
Wow.
and all this.
On the inside.
Yes, and then all this dash area is black.
Right?
Okay, and then your B-pillars right here, up here, are all white.
Uh-huh.
And this is
And
just...
then I guess I got to paint the top of the doors white
Well,
to
you gotta
match.
paint, yes, sir. Yeah. Oh, my
Okay,
God.
you didn't tell me all that, Jason.
Pete, it's for my wife.
But you didn't tell me all that, dude.
Yeah, I did. I don't think
You didn't tell me I'd paint tri-stage
I think
colors.
what happened is I was talking and you started talking.
Okay,
about
well, I
something
guess I better get Minnie on the situation.
else. Uh-oh. Yeah, this in the top of the door.
No, we're talking bright white, not cream white.
It's cream white.
Okay, I need a color code,
I
Jason.
got that. I'm your man for that. I got that for you.
Okay, dude, whatever you say.
If you want me to, I'll paint it.
But you didn't even say that, dude.
Yeah, I did.
You didn't tell me that. You told me everything inside, don't do anything to the floors, I'll do that.
Yeah, don't do the floors. You don't have to worry about that.
Yeah.
Don't mess with the floors. It's all gonna be dynamited.
Wow.
Hey, what about that Trans Am hood? That's a really nice Trans Am hood. It's gonna look really good up on your wall. Really good.
So
Tessie.
this is the situation you
What about
have
Tessie?
when you get involved in doing a nice square deal for a guy, and they just keep adding it on and adding it on, especially when you tell them, hey, I'm doing it like I would do it for myself. Look what we got, dude.
Good.
Look what we got.
It looks good.
Look at the floor. What do you think of that?
I think it looks good.
You think that'll work?
I think that'll work.
Okay. You didn't tell me three-stage paint, dude. We didn't talk about that, Jason.
3-stage paint.
Now the hand's talking, dude. The hand has got to come in action and do some talking to you. You didn't tell me we're going to do 3 colors. Do you see my thumb?
3 colors.
Look at my hand, bud. You can see all the paint on my hand.
Yeah.
Okay? So now we're doing black,
Black,
we're doing,
Iris Mist,
and white. Do you see the hand talking, dude?
I didn't see that. I didn't see that hand.
We'll get your fucking white on there, bud. Don't worry.
I appreciate that, Pete.
All right.
Thank you.
All right, let's look right here, bud. If you can see I done all the body work, and what I'm doing here is this is where I found imperfections. Now, when you're doing this quarter panel is actually screwed up in this area pretty bad, dude.
Yeah, I see that.
But you can see right here where I have to redo that because I couldn't tell when I was doing all the body works, and that's the kind of situation we're running into, so we got to redo that for sure. Everything else came out really nice. I presume this is how you wanted to paint it. Am I right?
That's perfect.
Okay, we got your dash is all painted, and it's looking good.
Good.
If you look up,
Yeah.
what's wrong? What's
Let's
going
make
on?
sure I can touch it. Let's make sure. I didn't make sure it
Oh, so
wasn't
you gotta
wet.
touch it to make
Well, I was
sure.
making sure it wasn't wet. I didn't want to get my
Well, of course
fingerprints
it's
all
not
over
wet.
it.
Let's not, touch it right now. But this is actually a high gloss black, but you can see once it dries, it's kind of similar gloss. And then if you look down in here, you can see the bottom of the car. It's all done, and it looks beautiful.
Yes, it looks very nice.
Okay.
She's gonna love it.
Okay, buddy. Anything else that we need to worry about, Jason? Okay, I didn't do that. That's not my deal.
I know. I was just making sure.
Okay,
to get
it's the cover.
perfect.
All right.
Perfect. It's perfect. Everything looks good.
Okay, let's go over this tri-state.
This right here is all gonna be body color up here, right?
Yes.
Or should it be white?
Why would it be white?
I'm just messing with you.
Okay, don't do that, dude. All right, so that's a nice quick walk around of what's going on. Jason's excited. My friend Pete's excited. Minnie, the body shop girl's even excited, and she said she'd even take the car. But I think Minnie, the body shop girl, she would sell it, dude.
You think so?
I think she would. I think she would sell it. Let's go look at our other GTO. Being the GTO guy that you are, give us your opinion on the 67 over in the other room, Jason.
Okay.
Yeah. All right, here's our 67 we're doing for our buddy Moreland. What are you thinking about this car, Jason? Being a GTO guy that you are, this is a Texas car, one owner car that we found out in the middle of nowhere. What are you thinking? Do you think it's a clean car? Yes or no? You're the GTO king.
Yeah.
What's up?
I mean,
it was stripped down to bare metal like yours, dude. It's got.
pretty, yeah.
Okay, that's from using vinegar water. Yours look the same way.
Yeah. No, I understand. Honestly, yeah. Yeah.
What are you thinking, dude?
Well, I mean, just because we're in Texas doesn't mean we have rust-free stuff.
That's
here.
true. A lot of people think, oh, you're in Texas. Texas cars rust-free. My ass.
But
They're a lot less rust than if you go to Michigan.
that's exactly right.
You know what I'm saying?
So, but you're definitely gonna have to put floor pans in cars or trunk pans in cars here. But
Well, we went ahead and already replaced the floor pan in the front here, see?
uh-huh.
All right, and I got the trunk pan over here. And then I think I'm going to go ahead and replace this quarter pan. Look at all this body damages.
Yeah.
All right, it looks like this thing got T-boned right here at one time.
Yeah.
And what we're going to do is we're just going to buy a quarter panel, kind of like what we did to yours.
Okay.
But other than that, I think the car's pretty clean. What do you think?
Yeah, it looks good.
Is it a restorable car, Jason? Can I get your satisfaction guarantee that?
Yeah, this back here is where they rust out the most.
Right. But this one here is actually clean. Now, I don't know about if you knew this or not, but there's some little holes right here. You see that hole?
Yeah, it's drain hole.
Yeah, and then what you do is you hook a tube up to it, and then you run it through the trunk down into the
Right.
down into
That's
right
what
here.
causes-
All right, shake your hand, make a friend, Jason. I'm not liking that three-stage fucking shit going
Oh,
on, dude.
it'll be all right. By the end of the day, you'll forget.
You're lucky it's for your wife and you're not selling it, because
That's
I would have
right.
told you no.
That's right. I won't sell it.
Yeah, let's just hope your wife doesn't
I
sell
don't
it.
sell cars.
Yeah, you're right. You won't sell it.
I don't sell
You
it.
won't sell it, but it's not your car to sell.
Well, it kind
Your
of.
wife might sell it.
Hey, marriage, you're 50-50 on everything, so I own half of it.
There you go, dude. Hey, we'll see you up at the slop house, bro.
Yeah, slop house.
Sweet babies.
Sweet boys.
Sweet boys.
Sweet boys.
Did your mama name that after you?
That's what they called me when I was a kid. So.
Yeah. Now she calls you asshole.
Yeah, they have
Yeah.
a couple other choice words.
We gotta go, Jason.
All right, buddy. Let's go.
See you later.
All right, man.
All right. Well, looks like we got more work ahead of us on the 1965 GTO convertible.